is a poem that we wrote to address people our age, but we wrote it really, really recently, so please take it with an open heart. Is this gonna... Okay. Okay. Help. Hello, 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 okay. Test, test, test. Friend,
you are right when you say that those feathers look good around your head.
You are right
when you say that those tribal tattoos look good around your bicep. But do they look right to the people who have been called primitive? Remember that cultural appropriation exists. Tattoos and piercings have been brought into our lives by ships. Shake water from your head after a swim, not people's cultures. Go on. Tell me it's overcooked if you want to. Cut the leaves of all my plants and undo my ponytail, but don't ever try to make me believe that men don't cry themselves into boys when we are not watching. Okay, let's agree. Let's stop telling our sons that they have to be a man, and maybe our daughters wouldn't shorten their skirts. Remember that happiness doesn't come in the form of two men carrying kerosene lamps, chasing each other and yelling,
"Light my flame, light my flame."
Remember that happiness comes in the form of lighting your own flame. Happiness comes in the form of your mother's belly, like an unfinished boat, like the call of dinner. Remember that people will not remember that you are 6:22 or 6:27 and 5 seconds p.m. They will round you up at 6:30 p.m. and that is the way that is, and would you like some water to chase that down? But it's okay, because I am yellow rice. And yellow may be the color of toxicity, and I may look odd and uninviting, but if you dip your hand into my warm exterior, you will see that I am moist. Lay your head above me, and you will also see that I am also forgiving. People in big cities can sometimes go for days without having any sun. Remember that we live in Bali, and the sun chases us here. The sun chases us to remind us that it's smart to be choking and laughing at the same time.
But this is a time to be stupid. It's part of the process. Now don't listen to what I say and believe it, because anything I say is a process. So take my words as a light means of humor, a light sandwich you can eat and digest, and hopefully it will make you feel something. But this is a time to be stupid. I am tired. I am fed up with constantly trying to be something, with telling myself who to be. My mind is heating a hard drive, and I want to unplug and fall into water. Yes, water, I'm not being random. I love water. I am tired of trying to intellectualize and romanticize, to make everything seem like the inside of a poem I have to dissect and analyze. I miss feeling. I miss the feeling of just feeling. Without the mind, stupid mind, it just doesn't let you rest. Go away, hush, learn to be still, like water. But water is never really still. So this is the time to move. This is a time to be stupid. I am too young. We are too young to worry about wisdom, to try and skip a step into maturity. God, I hate that word, mature. This is a time to dig our nails into soil, to believe things easily, to go there without thinking about it. a time to be knocked around and pulled apart by the hands of the universe, hands that will slap us, drown us, and stab us in our hearts. But then cradle us and dance with us and teach us to open our fists into palms, palms that we will use to swim in a river that will take us there anyways, so there's no need in punching it. This is a time to fall in love with anyone and everyone, to make your emotions big, to be embarrassed, to be naked, to cry with your friends and your parents. But it's okay. This is a process. So don't choose the easy way out and say, I know what God is. Because I understand when adults say, you're too young to understand. But I want to tell them, and so are you. So are you. So before you decide to hug the comfort of understanding the universe, dive into it. Let it stir you. Let it stir your emotions, my emotions. And I will take them, I will collect them into the intangible mess of feelings, and I will purify them into crystals of sand that I will store in a jar. And when I'm too old, when I'm too wise, when I'm too shriveled to dance or ride a motorbike, when I will be able to say, and that is what God is, I will open that jar and I will take those crystals of sand out and eat them with my hands. And then I will say, thank you for being stupid. It's just what I needed.